Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, January 11th, our word of the day is Maim. M-A-I-M. Maim. Maim is a four-letter word and a verb. Remember, verbs are words that show action, occurrence, or state of being. Maim means to injure a person so severely that a part of their body will no longer work as it should. In other words, wound or injure a person or animal so that part of the body is permanently damaged. To maim something is to disfigure it through force or violence. Wartime battles have a tendency to maim soldiers. The verb maim is related to mayhem, which, historically, was the act of hurting another person so badly that they couldn't defend themselves. To maim a person or animal, even if it's an accident, is to render them defenseless or disfigured, and it frequently includes the loss of a limb. The goal of driving defensively is to avoid an accident that could maim you, your passengers, or other people on the road. Maim is a verb that means to injure someone severely, often resulting in the loss of a limb or other body part. It is a serious and often violent act that can have long-lasting physical and emotional consequences for the victim. When using the word maim in a sentence, it is important to consider the context and tone of the sentence. Here are some tips for using maim effectively in your writing. Use maim in a sentence to describe a violent act. The attacker attempted to maim his victim with a knife. Use maim in a sentence to describe the aftermath of a violent act. The victim was left permanently maimed after the attack. Use maim in a sentence to describe the potential consequences of a dangerous situation. The faulty machinery could maim someone if not properly maintained. Use maim in a sentence to emphasize the severity of an injury. The car accident left the driver maimed and unable to walk. Use maim in a sentence to describe the intentional harm caused by someone. The cruel hunter maimed the deer for sport. Use maim in a sentence to describe the emotional impact of a violent act. The victim was left traumatized and maimed by the attack. Use maim in a sentence to describe the fear of potential harm. The residents of the neighborhood were afraid that the dangerous dog could maim someone. Use maim in a sentence to describe the legal consequences of a violent act. The attacker was charged with assault and maiming. Overall, when using the word maim in a sentence, it is important to consider the seriousness and gravity of the act being described. It is a word that should be used sparingly and with care, as it describes a violent and often life-altering event. Similar words include injure, wound, hurt, disable, put out of action, incapacitate, impair, mar, mutilate, lacerate, disfigure, deform, mangle. Examples of sentences using maim are: the evil dictator seemed to take delight in using a sword to maim and murder the people who opposed him. Jake is an irresponsible driver who will most likely take a life or maim someone eventually. If you do not want your vicious dog to maim or fatally injure people, then you should put him down. The wrestler's signature move can maim an opponent and leave him unable to walk. Part of Parker's job is detecting explosive devices that may maim his fellow soldiers. When the terrorists made their plan, their intent was to maim or kill as many government workers as possible. Make sure to save this new word, maim, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences.
That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learned something new. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!